part 2 of the MMI interview. Here are some tips on how to prepare for the MMI and the ways that you're kind of supposed to answer some of the questions. So there are a lot of resources online on how to prepare for the MMI. I would start there, just looking at different types of questions that you could get. A lot of times they'll give you like examples of how you're supposed to answer them. I think the main thing with MMI questions is that a lot of times the schools are kind of looking for your thought process. So it's good to really talk out your answers. You don't necessarily need to or want to lean in one direction or the other. So for example, if they gave you a question where they were telling you that you had 3 patients that needed a kidney transplant and you needed to choose who to give it to, it's not great to just go directly to this person is the one that deserves it the most. It's better to talk through all of the options, why you would or would not give the kidney to some person, and then ultimately come to a decision, but make sure that you're not being immediately biased towards one person or the other. MMIs are really hard because that is kind of the structure for all of the questions where you don't necessarily want to just say one answer straight up. I mean, it really just depends. If it's a scenario question like that, then that's the case. If there's some questions where there is going to be a straight up answer that you need to give. But again, I would just try to look at online resources, look at YouTube videos, read stuff online, maybe get ChatGPT to give you some scenarios to practice with. The important things are practicing your timing and knowing how long it really is to have 4 to 6 minutes to answer a question, because sometimes it can feel really short, sometimes it can feel really long. But the main thing with the MMI is just doing a lot of practice questions to make sure that you're as prepared as possible.